don't try to figure it out, right? Just handle the moment, and that's what I've been doing the last 5 or 6 days, and just happy to be here.
Kevin had mentioned to us the fact that you had big has been
Yeah.
here and the offense is a little similar.
Yeah.
So I guess in such a short amount of time here, has the transition been a little easier from a familiarity standpoint?
Yeah, I mean, as much as one offense to another, there's probably not a much smoother transition, terminology wise. Obviously, like somebody else calling it, new guys around you. The bigger thing has been getting to know my teammates more than getting to know the system, which I think is a good thing.
Jeff, change it to they put it in game.
I didn't know what was going to happen. When you get an opportunity to get on a 53-man roster, you take it. That's typically the fastest path to the field, and that's what my thought process was. So, came here, had a chance to get on a 53, and looking forward to the opportunity on Sunday. Yeah, I mean, it was the same message that everybody got. Like, we're going to go out and try to win this game, and that's what we've been doing all week. We've been, working hard, getting to know our opponent, get to know the game plan. But that's really been the message: is go try to win a football game. Yeah, I mean, I mentioned earlier, like, just the NFL, like things happen. My family thinks it's crazier than, my teammates. Teammates see people in buildings all the time. There's new people in every building every week, and that's just the name of the game. But yeah, just trying to get to know these guys on offense and defense, and it's a really good group of guys. So happy to be with. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean the level of familiarity is huge. Seeing a face that you recognize and that you've worked with is comforting. So it's been good to get back with him and be in the room with him. So it's been really good.
Jeff, you're on the inside now. As an outsider, this team quarterback now with starter.
Yeah, it's like you said, from the outside, you don't really know much. You see guys go down, you see a different guy in there, throughout the season, and it's difficult. You see teams where a key player goes down and it just derails the season, and it's been the opposite here, and I think it's the way that the culture is built here, the way that the roster was built here. It really is a full team, and that's what it takes to be successful.
Not only trying to learn this system here, but you also got to prepare for defense.
Yeah, I mean, all weeks are hard, right? Like, there's a lot thrown at you week in and week out. So I mean, it's a little bit of a challenge, getting to meet people for the first time, shake their hand, and then go play with them. So that's a little bit different. But yeah, I mean, it's a really good defense, and we've watched a lot of tape on them. The staff and the other guys here know them a little bit better than I do, just from playing in the last few years. But yeah, it's a challenge, but that's the NFL. It's a challenge every week. Yeah, I heard that. That's an interesting stat. I'm surprised that that's a thing, but yeah, I heard that. Whatever that means. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I do. I remember it well. Came in. Yep. He something happened. I think his hand. I threw a touchdown on the seam to Tyler Boyd, and he proceeded to throw my first touchdown ball in the stands. Yeah. I looked around. I asked the ref. I was like, "Where's the ball?" And he's like, "I don't know." Like, what would I know? Yeah, I think it was from about this far away. But yeah. No, not that one. No, hadn't worked with him before. But he was in Denver the year before I was there, and Brett Rippon and Drew Lock, said really good things about him, and all true.
He's from the outside not being on the inside. How impressive is it for him to come in with 4 in a row? Put up the numbers he had when he had been out.
Yeah, it's huge. He was, out of football the whole year. just living, relatively civilian life, coming in here, getting back into the swing of an NFL building, NFL season, and getting thrust in pretty quickly. It's been fun to watch from the outside, but being here and seeing it, I'm not surprised. Yeah, I mean, there's a reason that the record is what it is. Obviously, it's a talented group, but like you mentioned, really tight knit group, really good guys across the board, and you need that over the course of the season. I don't think so. I mean, and every player in this league, like their resume is what they put on the field. But we're worried about winning this game, and that's all I'm worried about. If I start thinking about stuff down the line, whether this year or years to come, I would be doing this team a disservice. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Tough. Tough defense, right? Like good schematically, good physically, and really, really deep unit. So there's a reason they're at the top of the league, in terms of team defense. Like I was up. That was the one year this year that I was elevated from the practice squad. So, I mean, I had the mindset that I'm one snap away, and that's reality. So I was prepared to play. I didn't know what was going to happen, but anytime. But just like to every other thing to him is just be a good teammate. Yeah, I mean, you got to feel it out, right? Like you got to just see what he likes, how the communication goes in the sideline, and sometimes guys like to talk it out. Sometimes they just like to play. So, gonna do what I can to just be a good teammate. Thanks, guys. Nice to meet everybody.